Rams fan, you know what it means when the front office moves in silence, right? When the spotlight is on other franchises, on other narratives, that's when Los Angeles usually strikes. And if you've been feeling, like I have, that something big is brewing behind the scenes, hold on to that. Because yes, there's strong smoke coming from the SoFi Stadium sidelines. And where there's smoke, you already know. The moment is one of restructuring, but not rebuilding. This is the mantra that has guided every decision the Rams have made since the end of last season. After losing heavy hitters, including one of the most talented receivers to ever come through Inglewood, all eyes were on the draft, on developing young talent, and on maintaining the core. But insiders began to drop hints, and today the information is taking shape. Davante Adams is on the Rams' radar. Yes, the same Adams, multiple-time Pro Bowler, offensive reference for the Raiders, and former teammate of Aaron Rodgers. The rumor isn't unfounded. It comes after public statements from Sean McVay, who hinted at the desire to add a veteran receiver with elite pedigree. And if you know McVay, you know he doesn't throw words around lightly. The interest in Adams goes far beyond technical needs. It's about regaining prominence in the conference. It's about showing that Los Angeles still knows how to fight at the top. The potential arrival of Adams would put the Rams in a privileged position, with Puka Nacua established as one of the most promising wide receivers of the new generation. Adams' presence would add not only technical skill, but also leadership and decision-making ability. The opposing defense would have to deal with a dual threat, something that completely changes the team's tactical map. Stafford, even if far from his peak, would once again have reliable options to explore deep routes, slants, and crossing patterns. But let's be realistic. Bringing in Adams is not simple. It's not just a matter of mutual interest or a desire to win. There's the cap, salary adjustments, and locker room chemistry. Would Adams be willing to share the spotlight? Would McVay's highly technical and nuanced offensive system be compatible with the physical and straightforward style of the former Raider? These are real questions that weigh on the scale. And furthermore, to what extent are the Rams willing to sacrifice picks or young players for a more immediate window of victory? The stakes are high. But in Los Angeles, risks have always been part of the game. The Rams' history proves this. It was like this with Stafford. It was like this with Von Miller. It was even like this with OBJ. The win-now mentality is part of this franchise's DNA. The pursuit of Adams only reinforces that the competitive spirit is still alive. And amidst an NFC that has the Eagles and 49ers as natural favorites, adding a name like Davante Adams could be the difference between a mediocre campaign and a legitimate Super Bowl run. And don't underestimate the emotional factor. For McVay, building an elite offensive unit is almost personal. He wants and needs to prove that he still has the Midas touch. So, Rams fan, do you believe Davante Adams is the right name to bring the shine back to the offense? Or would this be yet another risky move from a front office that lives on the edge? Comment below, leave a like, and subscribe, because here, the voice of the fans always matters.